Hi guys, welcome to my February TBR. Still haven't finished my January TBR, and January's over in a few days. So for my February TBR, I've taken things down a peg. It's mostly review books, it's nothing for my TBR. So yeah, TBR time! Woohoo! First book on my February TBR is The Sleeping Prince by Melinda Salisbury. So this is the sequel to The Sin Eater's Daughter. The character in this is Erin. She knows the story of the sleeping prince. Her brother's gone missing. She's left alone to look after her sickly mother. She sells illegal herbs in order to help them survive. With the rise of the sleeping prince, a war starts. She has to seek help from Silas, who buys poisons off of her, and she doesn't know what for, and then he goes missing, and she has to travel across this war-torn country to try and find a way to save them, because once the war starts they're evacuated and then they're homeless. Sin Eater's Daughter was fantastic. It was original and I loved it, and I'm so excited to see where the story is going next in the sequel, so I'm super excited. Second book on my February TBR. Yeah, I won't do that again. The second book on my February TBR is Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. This is one of my most anticipated sequels of 2016. You have no idea, you guys have no idea. It's been ages, it's not been ages, it's been a year. It's been a year. I've been waiting for this for a year. I got sent a review copy of it and it was all nicely wrapped, and oh my god, and it had a little tag on it saying the Scarlet Guard needs you, and oh my god, I'm just so excited to read this. I'm so excited. Yeah, because of the first book and how things end, I'm not going to say much about this book because I don't want to spoil the first book for those of you who haven't read it. Claire is out searching for similar people to join the resistance, and obviously everyone's favourite douchey prince is not happy about that, so yeah. This is going to be awesome. I am terrified to read this. Terrified, because Shazina and Naz have both read it and they're just like, oh my god, the ending, oh my god, feels, oh my god, and I was just like watching their reactions on Twitter and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry and it's gonna make me upset, and then there's gonna be a year wait for the next book and it's gonna be awful. But yeah, good times. These are really good books. Like, they get, like, yeah. The third book on my February TBR is City of the Lost by Kelly Armstrong. Kelly Armstrong is one of my favourite authors. This is her new book. The character in this is a police detective, and the only friend she has is her best friend Diana and the rather attractive ex-con Kurt. Yeah. So Diana's abusive ex-boyfriend finds her, and her and Diana have to run, and they're looking for this town that is for people like them, and that's kind of all I know about it, but it sounds incredibly intriguing, and you know, Kelly Armstrong is one of my favourite authors. So the fourth book on my February TBR is The Tiger and the Wolf by Adrian Tchaikovsky. I really am praying I said that name right. How gorgeous is this book? It's so gorgeous. Yeah. I don't pick small. Yeah. So yeah, this one, I read Guns of the Dawn and I loved it, and I'm so excited and intrigued by this. It sounds unique, it sounds original. I'm not going to say the main character's name because there is a 99% chance that I'm going to pronounce it wrong and look like a prat. So our main character in this is the daughter of the chief of the Wolf Clan. She's an outcast. Her mother was the queen of the Tiger Tribes, and there's obviously like a bitter rivalry between the two of them. They're enemies, and in the Wolf Clan they can all like change into wolves and stuff, but our main character can change into a wolf as well as a tiger. So she basically she refuses to let go of that part of herself, so she runs away and takes, you know, casually takes a prisoner with her, because why not? And the killer Broken Axe, ominous. He's on their trail to drag them back because her father needs to control her in order to take power from the north. So he sounds like a douche. I'm sure I'm gonna love him. Obviously there's a war of some sorts coming, and it just sounds, oh, I just love fantasy. And this just sounds so cool. The fifth book on my February TBR is Dominion by John Connolly and Jennifer Ridyard. This is the third and final book in the Chronicles of the Invaders trilogy, so I'm not going to be saying much. I'm excited to read this. I mean, I've gotten to review all of the other two because I'm a Chronicles champion, guys. I'm a Chronicles champion. Yeah. But yeah, so I've gotten to do the other ones. They've all been great. That original, it's about aliens. I can't say much about that book in particular, otherwise I'll spoil things, but I can say stuff about the other books. Basically, we've been invaded by aliens, right? So the aliens are casually here, chilling, while we've been conquered because we suck. And we have a resistance that's fighting against the aliens. We follow Paul, who is one of the resistance people, and Syl, who I'm hoping I'm saying her name right, Syl, whose father is in charge of our planet now. He's in charge of our planet now. They're all based at Edinburgh Castle, which was very cool. But yeah, aliens in a civil war against each other, and there's a romance between Syl and Paul, and all of this stuff goes on, and it's completely amazing. Book 6 on my February TBR is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. This is my February book for the 2016 Classics Challenge. It's one of the ones that I consider to be one of the big main classics that everyone is always talking about and is always saying, oh, you should read it, you should read it, you should read it. I've picked Wuthering Heights because it was between this and Pride and Prejudice to read in January, and this came in second. I'm intrigued by this because I've had mixed things about it. Half the people say it's really, really good, and then the other half are saying, oh my god, I hate Wuthering Heights. It's the whole Cathy and Heathcliff thing. Yeah, Heathcliff's all out for revenge, and I know there's a romance between he and Cathy, so I'm assuming this isn't going to end well. I might have a problem with this because every time I read the title, that song by that woman with the shrieky voice comes into my head, and it just starts playing. So the entire time I'm reading this, that's probably going to happen every time someone says Heathcliff. That stupid song is going to start playing. If you're reading this, we can all discuss it, because I'm going to need some help to get through this, I think. It's not that it's like it's going to be bad, it's just I find that like the language for me just kind of sometimes just sticks in my brain, and I'm just like, ugh. The final book on my February TBR is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, in which notorious mass murderer Sirius Black has escaped from Azkaban, and there are Dementors casually chilling at Hogwarts, because why not? Yeah, Dementors casually chilling because they think Sirius is going to come for Harry, and this is the book where things, I think anyway, kind of start to change, because you meet Sirius, you find out some truths. Everyone who's read Harry Potter knows what I'm talking about. Everyone who hasn't doesn't want to know what I'm talking about because they haven't read it yet. This also has a nice bus. This has the night bus in it, and I love the night bus. Love the night bus. Look, it's on the back. Ah! Guys, I'm back. Thought I'd refilm my sign off, so I actually have it, and I thought I would include another book. So, as you guys know, I read The Dark Days Club, and I completely and utterly loved it, and it's really made me want to reread a book that I love. I'm kind of in a reread mood anyway. There's so many books that I want to reread. I'm fighting it, guys, I'm fighting it. It's really hard, okay, it's really hard. So, depending on how the February TBR goes, I'm hoping that I might get to reread A Breath of Frost by Alexandra Harvey. So, I love Alexandra Harvey's books, and this is the first book in a trilogy. This one is Emma, and I believe the second book is Gretchen, because I think the third book is supposed to be Penelope's story, and we're waiting on hers. Regency London again, 1814, there's 3 cousins, they have a secret family heritage of being witches, they don't know this, and then the thing that was binding their magic so they couldn't use it gets broken, and all of a sudden they have magic. The gates of the underworld casually get opened as well, and there's all sorts of creepy stuff, like, you know, creepy stuff that any normal person would ring up, you know, Sam Dean Winchester to come and sort out for them, but there you go. 3 evil witches are back in the world, and they're killing debutantes who are witches to get their powers, to try and do something nefarious. As usual. and the girls have to kind of put a stop to it, otherwise their magic will get stripped away. So there's magic, there's action, there is romance in this between Emma and her love interest, and it's so completely cute. I love this book, it's so cute. It always puts me in a good mood when I'm feeling crappy. Brightens my mood, it's fun, it's uplifting, there's action, adventure, it's just amazing. And I just love the romance in this book because it's so cute. It's so cute. But yeah, I really want to reread that. You guys should check it out, it's fun. So that has been my February TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what's on your TBR down below. As usual, all of my social media links will be down below, so come say hey, and all of the book depository links will be down below as well as a link to the 2016 Classics Challenge. If there's anything you want me to do, anything else you want me to do video-wise, let me know so I can do it. But yeah, I hope to see you soon. Bye guys!